guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the next episode of the Benched Character series. I'm here with my little German Shepherd friends. I'm not sure what he did there in the background, but that was really funny. I have not been on this account in ages. I do have a stellar reunion to collect. Well, I've already done that today. So, yeah, I have not been on this account, as I've been saying, for about 3 weeks. So I haven't had one of these stellar reunions in ages, so it's interesting to see how it's changed. But before we get into today's video, I wanted to start things off differently by introducing myself to new viewers. Hi, my name is Hera and it's so nice to meet you, and I'm happy to be entertaining you today. Another thing I wanted to introduce to this account is a little Q&A session if you'd like to get to know me better. So for instance, today I will be giving you an answer to a question no one has asked me, but I think it would be one of the most common questions. To answer the question of how old I am 22 years old. So I will be answering a question if you guys have any for me every video from now on. If not, I will just answer general things about myself. But without further ado, let's get on with today's video and see who we will be building next. Alright guys, can you take a guess who we will be building next? Okay, time's up. Of course, it's Ningguang. Terrible joke, I know, sorry. It's a little bit of a dad joke. Anyway guys, what better place to chat about Ningguang than the Jade Chamber itself? Ningguang was one of the first characters I got on this account when I first started playing Genshin. So she's been benched for a very long time. It's been 3 years now, I would say, since I got Ningguang, and I've been interested in building her, just never got around to actually doing it. But today's the day that she awakens from her deep slumber on this account and actually be put to good use. One question I do have for you guys is, what do you think about the fact that she is a 4-star? I know there is differing opinions about whether she should have been a 5-star or whether it's better off that she is actually a 4-star. So how do you feel about that? Do you think she should have been a 5-star? Let me know if you want to, of course. But in my personal opinion, it doesn't really matter. I honestly don't think there would have been a massive difference if she was or wasn't a 5-star. But anyway guys, let's find her office and chat about Ningguang. Oh, I walked right past it. Let's sit at her desk and have a look at Ningguang. Okay, so we have quite a bit of work to do. Since Ningguang is level 60, I think our top priority is to get her up to level 90. Looking at her stats, if it's even worth us looking at, she doesn't have much going for her right now. I think it's pretty much like base level. Since she has nothing, how can she have any good stats? Then her weapon, she has a 1-star apprentice's notes. Artifacts, she has absolutely nothing. Constellation, she's at C3, and her talents, her star shatters, the only thing we really need to look at right now because she doesn't have anything else. So yeah, needless to say, I have a bit of work ahead of me for Ningguang, but I think she will be a rewarding build. Even if she's not like super strong, I'm just very curious about building her. I don't have many Geo characters built in general. I think Zhongli is the only Geo character I have ever built, which is a sad thing to say because, you know, the Geo element is kinda overshadowed by the others. So I think it's time for me to revive my love for Geo. What better way to do it than to build Ningguang? The guide I will be consulting this time around is the Genshin Main's guides. I will be following their Ningguang guide exclusively. One of you were kind enough to remind me of their existence. I forgot about them. So I'm sure she will be built well, hopefully by the end of this video. Anyway guys, let me stop rambling and let's head on to our team showcase. Okay guys, for Ningguang's individual showcase, I'm not going to go against a strong enemy because she's only level 60. So I've decided to test her against a ruined god. It's an elite easy boss, so yeah, she doesn't have much going for her, no artifacts. No weapon really, so let's just test her against something easier. And let's see what she can do, if she can even defeat just a ruined god in this state.
Don't waste my time.
We're not really seeing higher digits than like 3, so is it even worth us continuing looking at her? But I'll try regardless. I'm still trying to figure out her Jade Shield, I think this is called, because I've never really played with Ningguang. Whoops. This bench character series really just educates me on the characters I have already. Oh my greatness, Ningguang. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there for her individual showcase. I don't think it's gonna get better than that. And let's move on to our team showcase. For our team showcase, I have gone for a Geo and Pyro Resonance team. It is a bit of an oldie, but a good team nonetheless when we look at Ningguang. I went through the guide on Genshin Main's website, and this is the third option. It does have a bit of a longer rotation, which is no longer ideal for Ningguang. However, based off my account currently, this is the only team that will work. I don't have a build official, which I should, and she'll probably be added onto the benched character list eventually. Nor do I have Albedo, and my Goro isn't C6. So yeah, we're kind of left, or rather my selection has been narrowed down to this third option team. But I've seen many good videos about this team. This was originally the OG team for Ningguang. But as time has progressed, of course, teams change. To change up the video a little bit, I'm going to chat about the build I'm going to go for Ningguang. So considering the team I have, I'm going to go with a DPS build for her. That's the only role she really has in this team. And the artifacts we're going to be using are the Archaic Petra. I'm going to go according to the guide just for this specific team as well. I know the... what is it called now? Let me just find it, sorry. The Emblem of Severed Fate is the most recommended set for her. But according to the team I'm choosing, it's going to be the Archaic Petra because we want a decent amount of attack percentage and yeah, just mainly a DPS build. And beyond that, I've adjusted the team accordingly to this guide. So let's test it against the Dorito boss, as one of you called it. I've not tested teams against this boss before, and I know it has a 10% resistance to all elemental types. Then when it gets invisible, it does have a 210% elemental resistance. So let's see what happens. I don't expect much because of Ningguang's low build right now, but let's test it anyway. Eek! What are these things that chase you? Oh my word. Oh, my dear Ningguang, I'm sorry. Let's just feed her quickly. Like she's a child. Come on, little Ningguang. It's gonna be okay. I'm not sure this is the correct boss to be testing the team out against, but I'm willing to try other teams, honestly. I'm so tired of the Geovishap. I'm tired of looking at his face. I'm just not in the mood for him anymore, in all honesty. So that's why I'm willing to take your guys' recommendation on bosses.
Submit. It's nothing. Huh, don't waste my time. It's nothing.
I think I'm gonna leave it there for our team showcase. We saw something, I guess. And this boss is quite interesting. I've not tested characters against him before. Or not him. I don't think it has a gender. Against it. But yeah, let's carry on and actually get to building Ningguang. We have a long journey ahead of getting the materials. So let's get started on that and actually finish it.
I said no.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Order guide you.
This mortal concept of commemorating the day of your birth really is redundant. Wait. Have this. It's a butterfly I made from leaves. Okay, take it. It's an Adepti amulet. It staves off evil.
Alright guys, I feel like I've been traveling so much with Ningguang, but she is finally level 90.
Well, I say, what a magnificent pair of bananas. Oh, great heavens!
There is no escape. Transcend all constraints. I'm down. Take flight form. Schedule.
Alright guys, moving on to talents. So our talent priority when looking at the guide is burst, normal attack, then her skill. So of course we will prioritize those two and hopefully get her skill up to a decent level. I won't prioritize the skill too much. However, I of course will level it up. So her burst is already at level 6 due to her being at C3. I'm hoping to get it to at least level 8 along with her normal attack. Then for her Jade Screen, perhaps level 6? I don't know. We'll see how far my resources get me, so let's level up her burst first.
Over here. Out of the pan, into the fire.
So I actually forgot to talk about the weapon before I actually leveled it. I'm gonna carry on with the Eye of Perception for Ningguang. It's further down on the list of recommended weapons for her. I know the Witsith is one of them, however the teams I would use Ningguang in are multiple enemy attacking teams. The Eye of Perception suits Ningguang better for the team I have. Alrighty, so for our solo showcase, I'm sticking with a Ruin Guard. Not that I don't think Ningguang can fight against a stronger boss, I just think Ruin Guards are quite simple and everything is just quite straightforward when fighting a Ruin Guard. So let's just get him here. Let's test Ningguang against him. Completely rude. No. Okay, come outside. What are you afraid of? Okay, let's test her skill. Okay, 10k. Nice, Ningguang. Normal attack. Let's do her skill. Okay, I don't think we needed to, but I just wanted to since it was available. Okay, Ningguang. Let's do your burst again. Oopsie. That was awesome. Honestly, I can't complain. I just chose the Ruin Guard because see, how easy was that to follow? How easy was that to see her damage? And mainly because I'm so bored of the other enemies. So yes, let's move on to our team showcase. For our team showcase today, I am doing something slightly different with Masanori. Instead of it just being our solo character showcase, I'm hoping to try a team showcase against him. This will be a first for me, but hopefully we can actually see some decent numbers when testing out Ningguang's team. But before that, I realized I never actually showed you Ningguang's final build, so let's quickly go over that. So looking at her stats, I was able to slightly improve her crit rate and crit damage ratio. It's not quite where I wanted it to be. I would have preferred it to be a little higher, especially the crit damage, but we work with what I have. Then energy recharge, it fits the criteria for the build on the Genshin Main's guide. it said between 120 and 140, so she's even just slightly over her recommended. Then she has some shield strength, and she has some geo damage bonus. Then moving on to weapons, she has a level 90 Eye of Perception and artifacts. So yeah, I was able to get a full set of Archaic Petra. This one is kind of average, but it was the best one from the domain and the strong box, so I stuck with it. I think this is a fairly good piece for her, especially the energy recharge on it, and it has crit rate and crit damage. Attack percentage, I didn't go for an energy recharge sans here since her energy recharge already met the criteria, so I stuck with an attack percentage one. Then her goblet is geo damage bonus from Gilded Dreams, just because I wasn't able to get a Archaic Petra one for her, and this one just filled the artifact gap nicely. Then I have a crit rate one. It's not the best in terms of substats, however, there was no other piece for her that I was able to get, so I stuck with it, and it has a decent amount of crit damage on it, so I can't complain too much. Then Constellation, she remains unchanged, and her talents. Anyway guys, let's actually test against Masanori now and see how this actually plays out. If it fails, of course I will try another boss, but let's try it, honestly. Okay, he's pairing right now. Okay, oh, okay. I am pleasantly surprised with what I'm seeing right now. So he's now onto his second phase, I think. Come on, Bennett, we need your burst. Hip burst. Let's do the skill. Let's do normal attack and her burst. I am pleasantly surprised. I don't know why I'm doing Zhongli's burst. That was cool. I might just test it out very quickly on another boss just for some more numbers.
Everybody stand back! Give up. Your life is mine. Teamwork is dreamwork. Submit.
Stabilize.
Your life is mine.
So that was my Ningguang build. She was actually quite a fun build if I'm being honest, despite the amount of time and effort it took to actually get her to the point she is now. It makes me realize that I should actually invest time in other Geo characters. Since Zhongli has been the only Geo character I have really ever built on both accounts, I should actually invest more time into other Geo characters. Not that I own many, or some that I don't particularly like. I say this cautiously because I don't want to step on anyone's toes if I'm bashing their favorite character. Geo is still quite a less favored element in the Genshin community. But anyway guys, thank you for sticking around until the end. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And thank you for all your support and your continued support for me and for this channel. I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye friends.